to the city parks. Mission to explore and embark. With my sneakers laced up and my backpack on, I'm ready to discover until the break of dawn. Adventures calling, and I'm on my way. I walk the city streets and seize the day. I discover new places and hidden gems with every step. My journey transcends. I'll explore the local markets and the street fairs. I'll take in the culture and breathe the city air. From the towering skyscrapers to the street art, I'll discover the city's pulse with all my heart. Adventures calling, and I'm on my way. I walk the city streets and seize the day. I discover new places and hidden gems with every step. My journey transcends. Every block I walk, every alley I cross, I'm grateful for the city and all it has to offer. With the buzz of the people and the rhythm of life, I'll keep on walking towards a world so ripe. From the streets of Harlem to the Brooklyn Bridge, I'll keep on walking and never miss a beat. I'll find my adventure and live my life. Adventures calling, and I'm on my way. I walk the city streets and seize the day. I discover new places and hidden gems with every step. My journey transcends.
Good old 42nd Street, New York City. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. It's rush hour and a lot of people aren't happy being stuck in traffic. That's why they're honking their horns. But it's Friday, May 8th, 2026. It's 5:23 p.m. And right now it is 64 Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius. Let's walk around Manhattan for a bit. We'll see everybody getting out of work right now, making their way home. But to me, I just started my working day. I won't be in New York City for that much longer, so let's make every day count. I'm here on 6th Avenue next to Bryant Park. And if many of you are wondering, I would love to stay, but I have a lot to do. Lots of business to catch up on. For me to stay here, it will be counterproductive, believe it or not. Let's check out the fountain in Bryant Park as well as the lawn. We do have a little bit of light rain right now. Thank you, Roxanne R4Z, for $4.99. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Thanks, Roxanne R4Z. Kind of split between opening the umbrella or leaving it closed because it's not too bad right now. New York Public Library building across the lawn. Perhaps we can continue down 6th Avenue, right through the heart of Midtown. What's up? Bryant Park looks lovely as always. Sixth Avenue is kind of interesting because here you have people going up and you also have people walking down. I think many commuters either head north towards Grand Central Terminal and the Port Authority bus terminal or south towards Penn Station. Let's walk past these sweet pastries, or we'll get tempted to get some, right? And gain a few pounds or kilograms, even though we're not physically here. I know what some of you do. That pastry looks delicious. Let me go over to my fridge and grab some ice cream and eat it. I'll let Action Kid do all the work, and I'll just relax here with my ice cream, because I couldn't have that delicious pastry in the window. Put down that ice cream. You don't need it. Dope says, Dope Walrus says New York City seems pretty cool, but just realize that sometimes it's not all that it makes out to be either. It's a cool city, but it's extremely expensive. Taxi driver's letting us go.
So now,
going out of business, M&J Trimming. Everything must go. Oh, CTG Policia says the city takes a toll on your energy levels over time and it's exhausting. Well, here's the thing also. If you want to do all the exciting things in the city, you want to visit everything new, and you want to stay in Midtown Manhattan, then it is going to take a toll on your energy levels. There are quieter areas of the city to relax. I know a lot of people, especially older people, they don't even go to Midtown Manhattan on a regular basis. They're fine where they are in their local neighborhoods in the outer boroughs. But yeah, if you come here, Midtown Manhattan, you hear all these sirens, you see all this traffic and these people walking all over the place. It does get exhausting. flagship Macy's department store is across the street there. Right now they have the Macy's flower display, the flower show. We went in there a little bit a few days ago. Yes, I haven't passed by the new JP Morgan building. I think they've finished building it now. This is what happens during rush hour at the subways. Look at the timetable. Uptown 1 minute, D 1 minute, F 1 minute, downtown 1 minute, 1 minute, 2 minutes. I wish it was that efficient all the time, but many people know when there's subway delays, they are a real big problem. I think the worst subway delays / construction I had to deal with was when I had to get to South Brooklyn from Astoria, Queens, and the train was not running into Manhattan. I had to change to the 7 train and then change back to that train in Manhattan, and then when it got to Brooklyn it was running over the D line and not the N line, so I had to go past my stop all the way to the last stop, Coney Island, and then take the D train back. That was such an adventure. So this is Broadway where I'm about to walk down. Over here it's very busy too. At this station here you can take the PATH train, which runs to New Jersey. Recently they increased their fares. The PATH train is now $3.25. It's more expensive than the subway now.
Yes.
Dwayne, that sometimes happens to me where I try to leave a comment and then I get that error. And then I refresh the page and I find that the comment gets posted. It's so strange. Or what I'll do is I get an error message and then I reply to the same comment and then it said it got posted. Then when I refresh the page, I see 2 comments from me. So I have to delete one of them. How do you refresh the page? If you're on a phone, you can just close the YouTube app and open it up again and go back to the same page you were at previously. On a computer, you can find the refresh option somewhere and it'll load the page again. I find this building to be quite interesting. The top is kind of offset a little bit. It's not perfectly straight. M3 says it's still cold in New York City. I don't think so. It's 64 degrees right now. That's about 18 degrees Celsius. I don't think it's too cold. You can actually get a lot of jewelry here. Wholesale only. This is cute. I never saw a Statue of Liberty balloon like this before. E-thing, I never went to the High Line on my trip yet. We'll soon pass the Flatiron Building. But once I get there, I think I'll head on 5th Avenue towards Washington Square Park. And I plan to walk a little bit through the East Village too. I think the East Village should be pretty lively, especially because it's Friday night. Oh, thank you, Jan Porter. I spent a lot of time with them today. Well, for those of you who recognize it too, on Sunday is Mother's Day. So if you're planning to do something special for mom and you forgot about it, maybe you should start preparing. Oh, thank you. I am Love 5325. You enjoyed my Great Wall of China walking videos. I appreciate it. That was one of the craziest things I've done, was hike the Great Wall of China for 3 hours. But it was also one of the most exciting things I've done in my life. That was a bucket list in my life, to visit and walk the Great Wall of China.
I always ask you to do this.
Okay. 235th rooftop already has a small line to go up. I don't know what happened there, but some guy had to apply the brakes pretty hard. That person wanted to hail a cab, but wasn't successful at that attempt. Wolfgang Productions says, you love me being back in New York City. A lot of people do. And I would love to spend more time here, but I have a lot of things to do. I always said if I could clone myself, I would, and be able to be in all these places at once. Flatiron building is being converted into luxury apartments. I'm not sure if there's still any apartments for sale in that building. I would like to get a look inside. You know which building is actually really struggling now? While the Flatiron building was able to be converted to luxury apartments, there's one building which is iconic in the skyline but isn't having the same success. And that's the Chrysler building. That's one of the most famous buildings in New York City, Art Deco architecture, and it's basically sitting with a lot of maintenance issues and no one wants to buy the property. And since it's landmark, there's so much maintenance and upkeep that needs to be done on it that no one wants to buy it. Also, since the Cooper Union owns the land under the Chrysler building, not only does the owner have to put in money to restore the building and put in all these maintenance, repair all these maintenance defects, but they also have to pay rent to the Cooper Union. They don't even own the land underneath it. Third Street. Substantial air, so just saw that on the B1M channel. Yeah, I saw that video on the B1M channel as well.
Actually hasn't really.
Deborah 9389 says it's the best time to get a restaurant seat order.
Pick up on the.
Well, here's the thing too. With Mother's Day, many restaurants tend to be very busy. So if there's a place you like, you may want to consider making a reservation.
Check it out.
I will wait to cross. Yeah. And my heart skipped a beat there. There's still people crossing.
Just over the past week.
This is the lower part of Fifth Avenue. A lot of shopping around here too.
I'm sure there's a guy there for stuff.
Many people think that Fifth Avenue, only the shopping is where Central Park is, Billionaires Row, but you've got a lot of shopping here too. Spontaneity JD saying thoughts on the hantavirus. Well, I've only been following it a little bit through news stories, but I don't really know what's going to happen with that. I don't really want the world to revert back to 2020, 2021 again.
You go through a bad time, then I'm there.
And finally, after I
But we will see. I think one of the scary things is that if the hantavirus was working on a vaccine for hantavirus today and their stock is up 12%, but only time will really tell. Bruce says one thing about New York City, you need a good pair of sneakers. Yeah, it's very helpful to have a good pair of sneakers for sure. that big dog. That's a pretty impressive breed. Julian says, as a European, you must ask, why are the cars so large? Some of the vehicles drivers can't possibly see the smaller pedestrians. That's a good point, a good observation. I think it really has to do with marketing and people's preferences from that marketing and advertising to purchase larger cars. For many people, they feel that a larger car is better, but sometimes it's not the most practical. It's kind of like when I went to China and then I saw so many electric cars there. It was such a quiet city in Beijing, Shanghai, a lot of electric vehicles. But here in the US, electric vehicle adoption hasn't really been that broad yet. I like the name of this store. I think that's what some of my subscribers are going to do once I do leave New York City. Action Kid, you're not in New York City anymore. Unsubscribed. Okay, your loss. Oh my gosh, Action Kid, you're in New Jersey, you're not in New York City. Unsubscribed. I don't like the way you look today. Unsubscribed. You talk crap. Unsubscribe. 14th Street is coming up. Lisa Roberts says, AK will follow your walks wherever. Don't listen to the hate. I really feel bad for the people who listen to everything their viewers say, because I even said it before in a lot of my walk and talk vlogs. You don't do what your viewers want. You do what makes you happy and what gets you ahead in life. True visionaries, they don't follow the herd. They make their own paths. Rebecca asking if there are less people walking in Manhattan than before. I would say it's about the same. I don't really notice too big of a difference with crowds. Esmer saying, hello, I'll be there next week. How do you think the weather will be like? I think it will be around the same. I just checked the forecast. It looks like next week will be even warmer. It'll be around like 67 next Friday, and 73 on Saturday, and 72 on Sunday. So you're gonna get like 15 degrees Celsius to like 20, 22 degrees Celsius. But there may be some chances of rain though. Well, thank you, Julian. I'm not planning to break any more bones anytime soon. That's the only bone I plan to break. And for those of you watching and haven't broken any bones before, try not to break any. To me, it's just incredible that the human body can even repair broken bones. Something as hard as broken bones can be repaired. We're almost at Washington Square Park. Just like 2 or 3 more blocks.
I don't think I
Yeah, like it's not going to be.
Yeah, I really like this area with all the trees. It's so nice. No 80, my foot doesn't really give me any issues anymore. For the most part, it's all healed up. It's only when I meet my massage therapist who intentionally focuses on that area to like push it a little bit more into the place where it needs to be, where I really feel something different. But every time it's getting better and better. Okay, Washington Square Park coming up. Is it graduation season? Because I see a lot of people holding balloons. Oh, this might be fun to see. Yeah, it's graduation season. I see people in caps and gowns. And the NYU purple caps and gowns. Let's check out all these graduates of NYU. Oh, this is historic. I remember I made a video of Washington Square Park when NYU was undergoing graduation celebrations. That was fun. All these graduates can finally go out into the real world. They don't have to listen to a professor anymore. They can do their own things. They don't have to say y equals mx plus b. Quadratic equation. X equals negative b over the square root of minus 4ac plus whatever over 2a, right? I forgot what the quadratic equation is anyway. Why would you ever need that? I just use now addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. All right, graduation time. Washington Square Park. Future leaders of the world here.
Okay, come center, center, keep going, keep going. Keep moving. Keep going.
Some people took off their caps and gowns already. undergrad here among the NYU students or graduates. Yeah, I bet all those graduates are excited. Man, even just bringing up that quadratic equation brings me back memories from high school. I remember so many times I got the answer wrong because I didn't put in like the square root properly. It was like only square rooting the first half of the equation and not the second half or whatever. It's so dumb, so crazy.
I interviewed briefly at Wikipedia.
And part of that had to do with the formatting of the calculator too. We need to check out McDougal Street. Footprints with $20. Thank you so much, man. Saying don't leave. Oh, you know I'm gonna be back. Just I don't know when, but I appreciate it so much. I do have to leave though because I have a lot of business to do. Thanks so much. That might be a professional photographer they hired to take the graduation photos. Sometimes it's worth it to get a photography shoot for those special moments. You know what I heard is a trend in China now? People are getting photo shoots for future events down the road. Like, women are getting pregnancy photo shoots when they're not even pregnant yet, so that when they are pregnant, they can start posting the photos. Or they'll like have a photo shoot for an upcoming birthday or like something, and they'll post it then. Or for Christmas time, so they don't have to go out during that time and take pictures. It's actually not a bad idea if you think about it. Get a fake pregnancy photo shoot, so when you're pregnant and you need to go to the bathroom a lot, you don't have to deal with taking pictures at that time. And then you'll also look younger too and better, supposedly, right? I don't know, would you get pre-photography event photos like that. I'm gonna get a photo shoot done. Let's take one today, and then when I'm 100 years old, I can start posting it on Instagram. My 100th birthday, and everyone's gonna be typing, "Fake AI generated. How come you still have black hair? How come you still have, you know, how come you're still breathing?" Pretty active here. Want to let him pass. Well, that's Cafe Wa on the corner. Artichoke pizza.
That break means I'm going to stop, you know? By both
Saigon Shack. Let's check the menu. I was just in Saigon 2 weeks ago. Banh mi is $10.95 here at Saigon Shack. Meanwhile, you get a banh mi from Grandma Lou's in Saigon, my favorite place. It's like $2. So here you're paying like 5 times more plus tax and tip, because in Saigon the tax and tip is included. It is really lively here. I knew it was going to be Friday night. Hey, thank you, Cali Boy Lifestyles, for $10. New York, my favorite city in the world. Cali and Florida, my favorite states, if that makes sense. That's awesome. Does make sense. It's okay to have New York City as your favorite city and Cali and Florida are your favorite states. Appreciate it. Brenda, I think I addressed it already. I mentioned it. VA Lovely 16 say that food you and Sifat had looked good. Oh, the food is so good. I didn't know how much I missed halal until I went there. Why is there so much construction on this block? You got the World Trade Center over there. I do like these homes here though. They look nice. Well, thank you so much, Jen Claus Forever, for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it. Saying, miss you, Action Kid. Thank you. Yeah, Substantialia, the bomb sandwich was absolutely amazing. It was so good.
Actually, that's very similar.
Houston Street. One place I haven't walked through yet is Little Italy. Maybe we can go through there. It's Houston, not Houston. But I don't really fault you for calling it Houston Street either. Just like when I was in Taiwan and Kaohsiung, and I asked someone, oh, how do I get to Sijin Beach? And the people there were like, Sijin Beach, what's Sijin Beach? And then I pointed on the map, and like, oh no, Sijin, not Sijin. Thank you so much, 14 OZC for 5,500 CLP. Omar here. You are my feet and eyes. Appreciate it so much. Thanks, Omar. D. Grant, we're going to the Little Italy in Manhattan. It's just past Soho. Yeah, Brenda, Little Italy would be much easier to navigate now than San Gennaro Festival in September. Rob Oss asking, when do you think will be the next time back in New York City? To be honest with you, I don't really know. We'll have to see. This is a building for NYU. I think it's part dorms and part school space. Well, it says the Iris Carlton Theater.
Yes!
I mean,
We're in Soho now. Make my way over to Broadway. What's my favorite spot in Soho? Not really too sure. Probably Broadway right here. Soho in general is pretty nice though. I love the cast iron architecture here. In fact, if you get a magnet, you can actually stick it to many of the buildings here. It'll stick. Let's head down Broadway. Yes, Tony, I still use Prism Live, but it hasn't been working quite perfectly. running it right now. I'm having frame rate drops and the battery is draining quicker.
I don't know where she gets it from.
Yeah, this is such a unique area of Manhattan. It's a beautiful, iconic view. You know, many years ago, this area, no one wanted to live in Soho. They called it Hell's 100 Acres because the living conditions here weren't that great. This is a new store, GU, that opened up here. One thing you miss about New York City is the fast pace of the people walking. And New Yorkers tend to walk pretty quickly. I've noticed that. They've got places to go. Tony Light Travel saying it's been 27 years since I've been to New York City. That's a long time. I'm glad you could tune in now and check out what New York City is like now. Warren Silver Fox saying back in the 70s and 80s the main shopping area was Canal Street, and now it's over here. Cinnabon has a food truck? I didn't know that. I thought Cinnabon was mainly in the shopping malls, not food truck food. Although I could definitely see it as a food truck food though. On the next street, I'm going to turn left and we'll head over to Little Italy, Mulberry Street. Some St. Louis is now Sparrow needs a food truck. I think a lot of foods can work as a food truck. That means move your ass up. If only horns can talk. I knew exactly what that horn meant. Okay, Broome Street. Let's make our way over to Mulberry Street. Just a few blocks down.
You also asked about
Little Italy on the right side, not quite yet. Still have to cross Lafayette Street. It's so quiet. Center Street coming up, and Mulberry Street will be pretty close after that.
Okay.
This building here used to be the old NYC police headquarters. Now it's luxury apartments. Yeah, this is a landmark building. It used to be the police headquarters. Now the current police headquarters is next to the Brooklyn Bridge at City Hall area. I think there's even like a sign here that says New York City Police Headquarters or something.
I mean, I guess in a way that's how the corporate ladder works, right? People that have to
All right.
something to credit for it.
Mulberry Street right here. And we'll walk right through Little Italy. Yes, I am.
What's that? Action kid, right?
Yes. Nice to see you.
You
Yeah.
were the first person I ever watched on YouTube
Oh my gosh.
doing a Niagara Falls. Walk around Niagara Falls.
Niagara
then in
Falls.
Toronto. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
So now I'll follow Safat and I'll.
Wow. You want to be on camera and say hello? Okay.
This is my wife.
Okay.
Hey everybody,
Hey.
how you doing? From Florida here.
From
Action
Florida.
Kid. Thank you very much. Good to meet you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
we-
so happy I'm here and I could walk around because when I
Now,
broke
so
my
you're
foot.
You're from Miami. You live in Miami then?
No, I'm in Vietnam now. Yeah.
I thought the last thing I saw when you were in Miami. You were in Miami. Though.
Yeah, I was in Miami before. But now I go all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're from Orlando.
Oh,
So,
pretty cool.
yeah, so hey, it's good to meet you. I'll let you get back to what you're
All
doing.
right.
Yeah. Good to meet you. Yeah.
See you around. Enjoy New York. That was lovely to meet them. Little Italy looking quite lively now, especially with this outdoor seating. They're from Orlando. I remember driving to Orlando from Miami. That video did very well as visiting Disney World a few times. No, Spank, I never went to Vung Tau before. That's on my list of places I'd like to see in Vietnam, Vung Tau.
Me neither, but people
Italian American Emporium. Everything you need to be Italian. And then this is open now. This was under construction 14 months ago when I left New York City. The Italian American Museum. Well, it looks like it's closed now. It's probably after hours. 151 Mulberry Street. Cafe Palermo, the Cannoli King. Wonder if they're as good as Mike's Pastry, Modern Pastry, or the Bova Pastry in the north end of Boston. Hey!
How are you guys?
Doing good.
Welcome to Casa d'Angelo.
Casa de Angelo.
Italian restaurant, homemade pasta, pizza, cheese wheel. Where are
Very
you from?
nice. I'm from New York, actually.
From New York.
Yes. A lot of people watch me from all over the
Let
world.
me say, oh, this
Yes.
is the best from New York. Look at this, look at this. Empire State Building.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing views
Look
for
at that
everybody.
view. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you're hungry, wait for you guys here in Little Italy, Manhattan.
That's right.
What's your name?
I'm Kenneth. I'm
Kenneth.
Action Kid on YouTube.
Oh,
Yes.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Enjoy. Thank you.
Tony Montana.
Casa de Angelo.
Eccolo.
Oh, this is new too. Easy Joy Buffet Hot Pot Dim Sum. Emma says he doesn't sound Italian. I don't know. I think you sound pretty Italian to me.
Guys, wanna take a video?
Actually, I don't think most Italians they talk like that with such a dramatic accent. Cape Tres Leche cake. Look at this special. $32, 1 hour, unlimited drinks. Can you get your money's worth from that 1 hour?
How much are you getting out?
Lefla asking when did I last go to Niagara Falls? August 2024. No wait, it was August 2025. My mistake. No, wait. It was 2024. Because that's the same time that when I broke my foot. All right, we have made it to Chinatown. I'd like to see what's going on this side of Mott Street, on the north side of Canal.
Balik lang
this way. Well, there's the Mott Street Eatery. Haven't stepped in here in a long time. I remember when this first opened. Let's see now. There's a Korean spot now in here. Taiwanese dumpling, Yan Wu dough bun. That's been here since the beginning, I think. Shanxi oil noodles, vegetable garden. Let's walk up to Grand Street now. Seems like Christopher Dotson is doing a solo trip in 2 weeks. Have I ever traveled solo before, especially internationally? If so, what advice would you give? Oh, absolutely. I would say the hardest part about traveling solo is the lack of contacts who can help you if, gosh forbid, you get ill or you need help. So make sure you have an emergency contact ready for you.
Have your heart set on Ron.
And that was more evident when in August 2024 when I broke my foot. At least I had a group of people I could contact and take care of me in an emergency situation. So that's probably the most important advice I can give you about traveling solo. Make sure to have an emergency action plan and to have some close contacts. If you're staying at a hotel, then the hotel is a good contact as well to let them know if any emergencies you have. But other than that, just try to enjoy your trip and don't put yourself in danger. Looks pretty quiet around here. This is a new spot that's expanding around the US. Luckin Coffee.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty cute.
Yeah, Christopher, it's really important because I can't tell you how many times I've had something happen to me while solo, especially if it's something like food poisoning where you need help. Super Bowl X Dim Sum Bloom. That's a place I haven't seen.
But I'm saying that doesn't make sense.
Let's head down this street here. I like to see if Wafeng Food is still open. They're probably one of the most well-known spots in Chinatown, where you can get roast pork over rice for like $7-8 now. I remember when it was like $4.75. So many people know about this place. Because every time I walk by there and it's open, there's always a line. Oh, we just passed it. There's no line. I'm surprised. Wafeng #1 fast food. Choice of roast pork or chicken on small rice, $6. All day, every day. I can't believe it. You can just walk in here and get a $6 roast pork or chicken on small rice. That's the $6 platter right there. Cash only. Everything Sean says that's an amazing price. It really is. I'm surprised they could keep the price so low for all this time. Brandon Nelson says you were in Chinatown, walked by a bucket of live crabs. One jumped out and was trying to get away, and the woman grabbed it back with tongs. Yeah, I see that. I think it's pretty entertaining. The crabs will escape, and then they would take the tongs back and put it back in the bucket. Oh, I want to walk by a place that my parents ate at recently. Right there, there's a spot called Dim Sum Sam. My parents went there and they had a delicious meal.
Hay lugares que están como tirados, como que
Dim Sum Sam. Oh, this is their bakery. I think the restaurant's further up Bowery. Manhattan Bridge in the distance. Let's head down here to Mott Street. I want to show you Doyer Street because so much has changed on that street since I was here last time. Okay, here's Mott Street. Here's where we're gonna see a lot more people. Hey. This is always the busiest part of Chinatown. The south side of Mott Street. What is everyone waiting for here? This is the second time I've been here and there's a long line.
It's also hard because I stay at home.
Is this like a viral spot now that everyone's waiting for? Because I never remembered a long line here. You know, actually, I think this place is new because if I remember, this used to be like a vegetarian spot. Now it's hand-pulled noodles. The streets here are so narrow. Funky Child says this actually feels 100% like Asia. In a way, it kind of does.
Well, just FYI.
These places are going to be busy for Mother's Day as well. Yeah, that's right, 50 Joel T. I have it on my Action Kid Extra channel, Golden Feng Wang Bakery, last day in business. I made a video there. It's kind of like a historical video because they're no longer around. And it used to be where the Mei Lai Wa Bakery is currently. Oh wow, they kept the old sign on the top. Look, it still says Golden Feng Wang Bakery Incorporated on the top. So the sign for that old business is still around. I'm surprised it's not covered up. I think many of you are going to be impressed with Doyer Street coming up. Something happened here. Why is there all this confetti paper on the ground? Some kind of special event. Okay, here is the block that really impressed me when I came to visit it again, Joyer Street. So this Tea Pulse place used to be a antique store. Mabu Hong Kong Cafe has been here. Well, there's a lot of new places that opened up. This Art Bean Coffee Roasters is new. I think that used to be a hair salon or a barber shop. This place is new, Crunchy Dog Korean hot dog. This place is fancy restaurant called Lei. And then you have here the oldest restaurant in Chinatown, Namwa Tea Parlor. And then coming soon here will be Joe's Steamed Rice Roll. This used to be a bubble tea spot. And before that it was another barber shop, but Joe's Steamed Rice Roll opening soon. I don't know when. They're well known already, Joe's Steamed Rice Roll. But I'm sure it's going to be popular here as well. This building here is a speakeasy. You would never know, you think it's abandoned. Opera House at Chinese Tuxedo. This is the Taiwan Pork Chop House. And another hand pulled noodle spot. Hope you enjoy that tour through Joyer Street. It really impressed me. Yeah, Tony Light Travel saying the food business is probably lucrative. Very good in Chinatown, at least if you're on this side of Canal Street. There's a lot of other places in Chinatown that don't have nearly the amount of crowds like over here. This place is still for lease. Used to be McDonald's for a long time and they never did anything after that. Just been sitting vacant. We can head down here, down Bayard Street. giving you a quick tour of Chinatown here. You know, this place is new too. This used to be a roast Cantonese meat restaurant. Now it's called Joy's Cafe. So many new spots that I haven't seen before. And then Mei Lai Shren here used to be Mei Lai Wa before they moved onto Mott Street at the new Golden Feng Wang location. I think they're still owned by Mei Lai Wa. This is just a more upscale restaurant. Yeah, they have like soup dumplings now and rice dishes. It's not a bakery anymore. And my battery is at 1%, so I should be wrapping this up pretty soon. We'll do it at the corner of Mott Street here and Bayard Street. I completely ran this battery to the end. All right, let's wrap this up here before I abruptly get cut off. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then hit the like button for me, subscribe, and I will see you around next time. Bye, everyone. Take care. Catch you next time.
Very busy.